Hello everyone, thanks for watching this video. So the scope of this video is to understand the Stream API enhancement in Java 8. So as part of this video, we are also going to understand the theory of the Stream API method as well as the hands-on of each and every method. Okay. So we are trying to cover all the important method which comes under the Stream API and that we are using in our regular coding life. Okay. So what is the Stream API? If you see this figure is only will tell you what exactly is the Stream API. So if you remember this figure, you are able to understand the Stream API in very correct way. So what Stream API is doing? For that we will be, suppose if you see this figure, what it is doing this figure is taking the raw data, okay, and that raw data it is coming through this way and having some business operation here or some filter operation here. Once this done, then after that we are storing the data into the respective place or where it's supposed to go or the destination. So in the same way we are also going to think into the Stream API also. That's how Stream API is working. So if you see here, raw data, meaning that some of the object is coming. In Java we will be having collection object, array, method, anything. So anything, as part of that we are getting the data. So once we are getting the data, that data we are passing into the stream. This is our stream. So that data we are passing into the stream. Once data came into the stream, then it is responsible for stream to move this data to do the some operation here, some business operation. Once business operation done, then this data has to go into the certain place, depends upon the business operation. Okay, so this is the high level. Now if you will relate the same into the our Java, then how it work? Suppose that we have created one list of object, array list object, okay, which is a string type data. Fine. So what we are doing is that this is the actual stream code, how we are writing the code into the Stream API. So what we are doing is that list of playlist object I am taking dot stream dot filter, and here I am checking that if the length of this playlist is greater than 5, then store into the list. Anyhow we are going to understand what is the filter, what is the stream, these are all, what is the collect, what is the collector, but to understand this figure we just going to relate this line. Okay, so that's how we are writing our Stream API. We are taking the object of any list, so that is our raw data. So we are passing the list object here, list object dot stream. This means that the object is came into the stream. Okay, now we are doing some operation that is comes under the configuration. Basically the Stream API is divided into the two parts. First part is the configuration and second part is the processing. Okay, so this, if you assume this is the configuration which has to be done by filter, map and sorted and etc. There are many methods are there. Same way for processing also we will be having many methods like list, set, map, count and max, min, many things. Okay, but here if you consider into the configuration part, so we are receiving the data, that is list dot stream, means data onboarded into the stream. Here we are doing the configuration using filter. Now this filter doing some business operation. Once filter done with this operation, then it is processing the data, and process happen here in this area. Okay, so as part of the process what they are saying is, in this process they are saying, okay, whatever we got the business operation done, let store into the list, and that list is here. Okay, list string playlist with size. So here according to this instruction we are storing the data here. So according to this processing we are storing the final data, that is called the filtered data. Same way if you see here we will be having the list of string playlist with tutorials. Here we will be doing the filter and here we are doing the map. Don't worry, we are going to understand what is the difference between filter and map, but just to understand this figure. So here doing the map, and map is also part of configuration. In map, what we are telling is that whatever the data available into the list of playlist, just add the tutorials keyword, just concatenate here, and whatever the result come, that please store into the list. So if you see collector dot list, we are returning it, and here we are saving it. So the map is our configuration, and this collect is nothing but the processing. Depends upon this processing, we are finalizing where exactly this data has to go. So basically we can store into the list, set, map, count, there are many things. Okay, so this, if you remember this figure, this will help you to understand the entire stream in one shot. Okay, now what is the stream? So stream will help you. Stream is not any data structure, neither any container. Okay, it just help you to process the data in a bulk way. So we can process bulk of data in very fastly. So that's Stream API is promoting as a functional programming. Using this one, we can achieve the functional programming in Java. That is the basic beauty of Stream API to use in Java 8. Okay. Now, what is the syntax of stream? There are two streams. One stream in for the file processing, that is the not the stream. This is the stream as part of the Java 8. So, what is the syntax of this stream? So, basically, stream is the method which is available inside the collection interface, and since this is the interface, and inside the interface we will be having the stream method, and that method is as a default. Since we know from Java 8 onwards we can store default and static method inside the interface, and from Java 9 we can have the private method also. So here how we are going to understand is that stream is the default method which is available in collection interface, which return the stream of a string type. Okay, so this is the syntax of string and how we are going to understand. Now there are some fact of stream, what exactly stream is doing and what exactly stream cannot do, and what are the term and condition we will be having in stream. First thing is that with the help of stream we can perform one or more operation at the same time. That is the definition of stream, meaning that we can perform bulk, we can process the bulk of the data in one shot. Okay, since stream is just the processing, so it not hold any of the data, it just compute on demand. If you see in this figure, it not holding any data. Whatever the data it is receiving, just that same data it is redirecting to the configuration. Now configuration will do the business operation, and same data they will ask this processing to process. Okay, so basically stream API is not holding any data. Since it is not holding, so obviously it is not any data structure. Okay, now in stream API, if we will work in coming example, we will be seeing we are not able to fetch the data into the index base. Suppose that we will be having the array. We can, if you want the data from the index 0, we can easily get it. If you want to data from the collection of the index 1, you can easily get it. But if you work in stream API, it is little challenges, or very sometimes it is not possible to fetch the data into the index base. So whatever we are doing, we are just doing into the bulk process. Okay. Now stream is not only applicable for the collection, meaning that stream is applicable for all the things which hold the collection of object except map. So stream is applicable for the array, stream is applicable for the list, stream is applicable for the method, stream is applicable for the set, but not applicable for the map. Okay, so some of the again thing is that the stream API is designed to express the lambda expression. So basically stream API and lambda expression have very tight bonding. Okay, so in that way they are promoting the functional programming to have. Now it support the lazy access support, meaning that whatever the data need, that much only we are going to process. If you don't need, we are not going to process. The same as the Hibernate concept, lazy loading and eager loading. Parallel data access support, meaning that if you are working in a stream, we are doing the parallel processing, meaning that at the same time we can do two operations also. Since the data is getting into the stream, but we are not modifying the actual object. If you see here, this list of playlist, we are getting into the stream, but exactly we are not doing anything with this list of playlist. So if you print this list of playlist and this one, both are different, and still data available into the list of playlist, means the actual instance of the data, it is still available. Okay, whatever we are doing, that we are doing the data which is available inside the stream. We are not touching the original data. Okay, now, okay, so we can easily save the data, or we can output the data, or the desired place where exactly we want to move the data, that we can easily set as a list set map of array. Now, as we already understood that stream is not supported for the map, meaning that map dot stream is not there. Okay, stream not supported for the object and can't create the stream over the map object. Now, what is the basic structure when we are going to create the stream? So first thing, that we will be getting any object. The object either is the list type, set type, array type, or non-array also, meaning that we can create the array explicitly. These kinds of object which actually holding some data, except map. Map dot stream is not there. Okay, now we got the object dot stream. Okay, now this stream, again we understood, it is the default method which is available inside the interface, and interface name is the collection, which is available in java.util package. In interface, this method is implemented just because of that it is the default, and from Java 8 onwards, default method is applicable inside the interface. First thing. Second thing is that almost all the stream is returning as a stream type only. Okay, which is again available into the interface. Okay, so this one is the fine. Now, how to create the stream? Suppose that if you will be having the object which is list type, set type, array type, we can easily create the, or we can easily push that data inside the stream. But there are also chances that you won't be having the data as list, set, or array format. So that data you need to explicitly create to accepted by the stream. Okay, so for that there are many ways are there, but we will be having one off factory method. Okay, so how it is that streams dot off, if you want 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 something like you can pass, or you can create the array and you can pass. That is the two possibility, and many others are there, but these are the very familiar. Okay, so now we are going to the Eclipse here. So we are going to code each and every concept. Now I have coded some code here just to save the time. Here what I am doing is that I am having the list of string type object. Here I am saving some list of data, that's all. And again I am having list of integer type data, and here I am saving some data. This is called date of birth, and this is called the playlist. That's all. Okay, this is the simple logic. I will be having one main method inside that. Another thing is that I have created one Pojo class called API Pothi playlist. Okay, here what we are doing is that just the Pojo class, we will be having the three things: integer, playlist ID, playlist video, meaning that how many videos are there inside the playlist, and what is the name of the playlist. With respect to that, I have created the default constructor, parameterized constructor, setter getter, toString I have overridden, and then I have implemented the comparable. I will tell you why, but here I have implemented the comparable, but I have not written any logic here. I want this to be a default. Okay. So with respect to that, I have created one method called playlist info, which return the list of API Pothi playlist Java class, and here I am just created one playlist object which actually hold the playlist, meaning that 1 2 3, these are all the, if you see this is the constructor which basically holding the playlist ID, playlist number of video inside the playlist, and what is the name of the playlist. So this is the one of, we have created some object, and same object we are passing into the playlist type collection, and we are returning finally playlist. So this just that we are holding some data, we are not doing still any operation. So if you run this one, right click, run as Java application, you won't be see anything much here, just that list of string you will be having and list of date of birth you will be having, that's all. Okay. Now we are going to do the coding here with respect to our this slide. What exactly it is telling, that we can create the stream of the non-collection object. For collection it's easy to just that collection object and dot stream, but if you don't have any collection object, you explicitly need to convert to accepted by the stream. So in order to do that, we will be having one method called factory method. Okay. So here let's have some SOP saying that just to track start integer, first we are going to create the integer stream. Okay, this one is start and here is the end. Okay, so how we are going to create the integer stream? So first that we are going to have the stream dot, inside that you will be having the of factory method, which is the, if you see, two types of method are there, one is of with the one argument and one is the multiple argument, anything is fine. So first now I am going to create with the multiple value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so now I have converted this value, or you can say this value I am passing into the stream. Since stream is returning again the stream type only. Okay, so stream type. Now I want this data to be saved as a integer type. So integer, and what is the name of stream? Int stream equal to. So this we have created one. This is the way to create the stream if you don't have any collection object directly. Okay, now to print this one, what we are going to do, we are going to use the for each loop, but in upcoming slide we are going to understand what is the for each loop. But just for high level, for each loop is to iterate the any of the stream, okay, or collections also. So dot for each. So here I don't want to do anything, I just want to do the, I just want to print the value whatever I have converted into the stream. So in order to print that, we will be having the, going to use the lambda expression, as we already understood that stream API and lambda expression both are tightly coupled. Okay, so that's how it got designed to approach the functional programming. Okay, so here P and print me the pre, that's all, that's how we are going to say. So whatever the value, this scope of this P is just within this bracket only. Okay, you can write anything, A, B, C also. Okay, A, B, C, D, and you can copy this one and you can pass it here. So what exactly we are doing is that we are saying print this one and assign to here, that's all. Now if you right click, run as Java application, we will be able to print that value. See here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is the not the collection object. So what we did is that we just converted this object into the stream, and that stream we are printing with the help of for each and lambda expression. Okay, so this is the integer type. Now let's have some string type. Okay, so just copy the same, paste it here. We are going to create the string type, right? So here A comma B comma C D E. That's all. Now this is the which type of string? String, and this is the type of I want to create as a string type. Okay, now the same I also want to print it here, and this now this is the stream. Now this object I need to pass inside the stream here. Okay, that's all. And this, as I told you, this ABCD is scoped within this bracket only, so we need not to change it. Okay, so start string, and here it go end. Right click, run as Java application. If you see here, integer we already printed, and we are now going to print the stream. So now we know how to create the integer type stream and how to create the string type stream if you don't have collection object. Okay, now you can also create as a array. As I already told you, this of is the factory method, so you can create in using second types also. So start integer array. INTEGER. Okay, fine. So here how we are going to do is the same. Copy from, okay, we are doing for integer, right? Copy these two and paste it here, or you will get confused. So what I am doing is that, so okay, let it be type only. Stream dot of is the factory method. If you see here, we used already this one, now we are going to use this one. Okay, so T is the generic, which basically asking you to create. So if you want to create the new array also, which is again integer or string type, so INTEGER. So we are going to create the integer type, and here we are going to create the array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and that is done. So we have created one stream where we are passing as the integer array. Okay, now since this is the integer array, so we need to save. Okay, so how we are going to save? In the same way, copy and paste it here. Only thing is the integer stream array. Okay, now here we are going to print. So this, now we have converted this array into the stream, and now our data is inside the stream. So inside the stream we can use for each loop to print the data. So for each loop again, A, please print me here the same A, and that's all. So if you right click, run as Java application. So start integer array stream. See, we are able to print. In same way, you can create the string also, new string, and you can pass the data. So this is all about how we can create the non collection object or inside the string. So this is the done. Now next thing is that we already understood that in first image here, that is string is converted into the two two important parts. First one is that configuration and second one is that processing. So that is the same. The Stream API is converted into the two parts. First one is that configuration and second one is that processing. Now inside to do the configuration, we will be using various method of stream, namely filter, map, sorted, mean, max, for each, to array, and many are there. As part of the processing, we will be using the collect, count, get, and many are there. So these are all methods we are going to understand theory as well as the coding perspective also. Fine. So first method that we are going to use the filter, which is comes under the configuration. Okay. So now what is the filter? Name itself telling that it's something might be doing, which is might something doing called filtering. So what is the syntax of this one? So filter which accept as a predicate, as a argument, and as I already told you, almost all the method inside the stream is returning as a stream type only, and which again returning as a stream type which is public. Okay. Now what is the filter? The filter is an intermediate operation that get the data from the stream, obviously. So where exactly filter resides? If you see this image, filter is here. Okay. So the data which is coming from the stream, that is getting modified by the filter. Okay. So the filter is doing some filter operation inside the configuration. Now there is some fact of the filter also. See, you will be having the 10 element inside the stream. Now we are doing the filter, depends upon some condition. Okay. Now things to understand here is that you will be having 10 element inside the stream. After doing the filtration, it is not mandatory that you will be getting 10 element as a output. It might be 10 if all the conditions are passed, but it is less than also possible. But it is not possible that your size will be increased from the original element. So this is your original collection element which we are getting inside the stream, and this is the filtered collection, filtered data. So this size of filtered data is always less than equal to original collection. It is not greater than. This fact we need to understand. Now we are going to see how we are doing the filter in Java code. Okay. So filter start and filter end. Okay, here we are going to do the operation. So as part of the filter, we are going to operate the three objects. First object is that list of string type, second object list of integer type, third object we will be having here playlist info, which is again list of API Pothi playlist type. Okay, so data we already created. Now we just need to perform the operation. So here is the filter. Okay. So first what we will do, we will get the string, we will get the object. So this is the list of string. So here we are going to do the operation. This is the collection object. Now this collection object we need to put inside the stream. So here it go as a stream. Now our data came inside the pipe according to the image. If you are confusing, so you can take the screenshot also, parallelly we can understand. Okay. So now if you see raw data, what is our raw data here? Raw data is list of string object. Now list of string data came inside the string. Now this is no more raw data. It is actually the raw data, but it is ready to process. Okay. It is ready to process test. Now it came into the stream. Now once stream it is come, now stream is pushing the data inside the configuration, and configuration is done by the filter. So here I am going to use the filter. So if you see here filter. Now filter means that you need to write some logic to filter the data. Okay, so what logic? This is the list of string. I want give me the string or list of string which size is more than 2. Okay, so L, give me the L which is L dot length or size, length is greater than 2. Okay, so we need to filter the stream data in this business logic. So give me this L, and how this L will be? The length of this L is greater than 2. Now we done with the filter. Now we need to push the data into the processing state. Okay, to do the processing state we are getting help of collect. So where exactly we want to collect the data? So collect the data, we collected. Now question is that we can collect into the multiple place. So where exactly you want to collect, meaning that either you want to save inside the list, set, map or array. I want to save inside the list only. So that everything available inside the collectors interface. COLLECTORS dot, if you see you will be having the 2. If you pass it, 2 collection, concurrent map, anything is there. So I want to pass inside the list. Now I have here I am giving the order that whatever. Now let you understand this one how it is working. Got the data, put inside the stream. Now doing the filter. Okay, this is the business operation, and once business operation done, then I am collecting the data inside the list. Now here question is that why we are doing the filter? This is the question. It's not that since we are in filter slide, that's why we are doing filter. So what is the reason to do the filter? Filter meaning that if you want to do some operation which might reduce the actual size of the collection, meaning then we will go for the filter, right? Filter meaning that we are just reducing out of some value, we need only some value, right? We don't need all the value. So in this kinds of situation we are going for filter. Okay, now later I will tell you when we will go for map. Now since we are returning or we are collecting this value into the list, so our responsibility is also to store the value inside the list. So first we are going to create the list. Now which type this is? Since everything we are doing, this is the string type list, so it is also returning the string only, right? So string. Now we can say the any variable name, right? Play, what is that? Okay, list of string, right? Play list with filter, that's all. So this is another way to write the code. Next way is that you can differentiate like that, dot, you can hit enter from here, you can hit enter from here. This is also you can write this one. Okay, now we are going to print this one. So what is that? List of play list which size is more than 2. That's how we did the business operation, right? Slash n plus, we are going to print this object here, that's all. Right click, run as Java application. Now if you see, this is the filter start, filter end. So this is the playlist name. If you see, string level 0, array level 0, these are all. If you see, the size is, what is the condition? Size is more than 2. So all the playlist which is available here which has more than 2 size. So that's how we did the filter. Okay, now we are going to do the filter for, this is for string. Okay, same way we are going to do the filter for integer type. So we will be having another collection called list of DOB, means list of data birth. So here only we are going to do So this is the collection object. I need to pass this into the pipe. Pipe means stream. So stream. Once we are going to pass, so our requirement here is just assume that find the list of even date of birth. So out of list of many date of birth, I am only interested to get the even date of birth only. This is our business. So since out of this I am filtering the data, so that means we want to do the filter. So here is the stream. Now inside the stream we want to do the filter. So here is the filter. So our business logic is that we need the only even date of birth. So get me the P, okay, where P m% 2 equal to 0, which is the even. So with this logic, collect that value inside the list. Collectors dot to set also. Okay, we already used the list. Now I am going to use the to set. Since we are collecting the value inside the set, so here is the set type. Generic is the again what? String or integer. Date of birth is the integer type. Okay, so even date of birth equal to. Now if we print integer, okay, now if you print this one, even date of birth, right click, run as Java application. So this is the even date of birth. Okay, so let's have some log here, even date of birth. Okay, so even date of birth. So we are able to print the date of birth. Okay, now this was the object of string type, this was the object of integer type. Now we will be having one more object which is again a method which is returning the list type. So here playlist, this is the raw data still. Okay, I want to put this data into the pipe. Pipe means stream dot since this is the static method, so I did not to create the any instance to call this one. Okay, so this is the raw data I want to put inside the pipe. Pipe means stream. Okay, now my condition is that as per this, this data, I want the data where number of video is available more than 20. This is the number of video. Second parameter is the number of video. How many video available inside this playlist? Okay, so I want, my business operation is that get me the playlist name where video is more than 20. Fine. So again we want to do the filter. Since out of many data we are interested to only the data which is more than 20. So again filter, we are doing the filter. That's why after putting inside the stream we want to do the filter. So here I want to do the filter. Okay, inside the filter again get me the P. Okay, since this is the custom object, right? So P dot get number of video. So this one is the number of video, okay, is greater than 20. Once done, then collect the data using collectors dot to put into the set list, anything is fine, okay. Now I have created the set of which type? Class type. Class name is that, what is the class name? This one, okay. So paste it here, okay. And what is that? Playlist name. Actually it is returning you the instance only. So what we can do is that syso playlist.name. So this will give you the entire data, entire object where the playlist number of video is more than 20. So playlist ID, it is giving playlist ID of 2, it has 25 video, okay. And if you see more than 20, only one is there. This is the 25, all are less than 20 only, so it is returning you only 1, okay. If at all you want to put here 10, okay, you will be getting more data. Right click, run as Java application. So here if you see, you will be getting more playlist video 25. This one is the playlist video 15, which is again more than greater than 10, 15 greater than 10, 17 greater than 10, and 11 is also greater than 10. That's all. So that's how you can manage the data for the custom. This is not the normal object, this is the custom object, right? So if you want to format the code, you can format in that way also. Fine. Now we understood what is the filter. Now we are going to understand the map. Here we are going to understand what is the difference between filter and what is the difference between the map. So map, what it is telling is that for map the syntax is the same. You will be having the map which is accepting function as a argument, and it again returning the stream type only, okay. As I already told you, almost all the value of the stream is returning the stream itself, okay. This is the stream type. Now what is the use of map method? Map method is going to use when you want to perform the operation, such as you want to touch each and every object and you don't want to do any filtration out of that, okay. So map method is used to produce a new stream result after applying a function to each element of the original stream. So earlier in filter we are not considering all the element, whatever we need that element we are fetching it, but here we are doing operation with the each and every individual element, okay. And the new result stream could be the different type from the original stream, different type, but not the number of value is different. So here one more fact is that size of the map collection, meaning that after the data which is coming from the stream and doing the map operation, the same size as the original collection. So size can't be changed since we are not doing any alteration, okay. Now question is that in which situation we have to go for map, or in which situation we have to go for filter. Filter we understood that out of something we need that much only. So in that situation we need to go for the filter. But map, when you want to do the operation which involve all the object or all the element, right? Suppose that you will be having one object here, right? List of string. I want, this is the playlist name, right? I want an operation where each playlist is ending with the tutorial, something like that. So in that way we are not decreasing the number of value. So we are doing this operation in all the value. Okay, that's the reason size is never changed. Okay, so here I am just taking this object and this is the filter, right? So let me have map here, map start. Okay, and here is the object. Copy this one again, paste it here, map end. Okay, so I want to do the operation that I want all the playlist ending with tutorials, right? So this is the raw data. I want this data to be entered inside the pipe means stream. Now data inside the stream. Now depends upon business operation, we are going to choose either filter or map. So here we are touching all the object and we are not interested to filter, we are interested to do some modification inside all the playlist. Okay, so then we are going to use the map. Okay, so here is the map. Now inside the map, how we are going to use? Okay, so in logic is same. I want this object, okay, to be concatenated with tutorials. That's all. Small looks good, in here doesn't make any sense, but some code standard is also there. So I want this L to be end with the tutorials. That's all. Done. So this is the logic we want to do. Once done, then I want to collect the data. Where you want to collect? List, set, map, anywhere, right? Collectors. Okay, dot to list. Okay, fine, no problem. So list of which types of data it is? String play list with tutorials. That's all. Playlist with tutorials. Fine. So let me arrange this code from here. Okay, now I want to print this one, play list name ending with tutorials. That's all. Okay, right click, run as Java application. If you see playlist name ending with the tutorial, if you see all the playlist which is now ending with the tutorials, see here tutorials, string level 0 tutorials, string level array level 0 tutorials, DS single linked list tutorials, Java 5 tutorials, design pattern tutorials, something like that. What you can do is, just not to confuse, here put some space and like that. Okay, so that will give you the understandable output here. Okay, now see /tutorial /tutorial. Okay, so basically when we go for map is that when you want to touch all the element of the source of the data, not collection, since stream is not only meant for the collection. Okay, and you don't want to do any modification out of that. Modification means you don't want to do the filter out of that, meaning that you need all the data which is available inside the collection or inside the source of data. So this basically map we did for the string list of string type, right? Now we want to do the list of integer types. So here we will having the date of birth. Okay, now my business operation is that I want to increase the date of birth with 1 year, right? So I am not interested to filter. I want to increase all the date of birth available inside this object by 1. That's all. So here this is the raw data. I want this data to be inside the pipe. Pipe means stream. So here is the stream. Once data inside the stream, I want, as per this operation, I want to do the map. I don't want to do the filter since I need all the data. So filter. Now in filter, the business what it is telling that I want to increase the date of birth with the 1. So P, I want this P to be increased by 1. Done. That's all. Right. Now after doing this thing, where you want to collect, right? So this is the collect. I want to collectors, sorry, here is the S. I want to collect this inside the 2. Okay, let it be set. Okay, that's all. Now set of which type is date of birth? Integer type, DOBINCREMENT. Okay, now I want to print this one. Okay, let me format little bit. Okay, sorry, I filter map, right? Typo mistake. Okay, done. Now what you have to do is that you copy this one, paste it here. So /n, increase the date of birth by 1 year. This looks fine. Okay, right click, run as Java application. So if you see 1891, every ending with the 1, meaning that we added. If you see the original, it's 1890, now 1891, 990, 991. So we are able to add by 1. So this is again the list of string type. This is the list of integer type. There is no difference out of that. Now we will be having another one more object, which is the custom type. Now this is the playlist info. So here exactly what you want to do. So here my operation would be, so let me first keep this one here, object. So here my operation would be increment all the video count by 1. Increment all the video count by 1. Okay, so I want to increment the video count by 1, right? So this is the raw object I want to put inside the pipe. Pipe means stream, and I want to touch the each and every object. I don't want to do the filter. So for that we are going to use the map. Inside the map, now I want to increment all the value, right? So in order to increment, what we are going to do is that P video count, right? So P dot C get playlist ID, playlist name, this is the playlist video. Okay, I want to increment this one by 1. After increment, I want to collect the data. Where you want to collect? Collectors dot COLLECTOR collectors dot to list. Okay, now what you can do is that list of which type? Class name, copy from here and paste it here. Okay, but the problem is that we are not interested to print all the object, right? So here basically we are incrementing by 1. So basically I don't want to put the class type, I want to put the integer type. Okay, and the value would be increment video. Okay, now print it. Okay, video incremented by what? 1. Okay, now right click, run as Java application. If you see here, so 18, 26, 16, 7, 7, 7, 11. If you see 17 was there, now 18. If you see here 25 was there, now it's a 26. So we are able to increment by 1. So that is all about the map. Okay, now we understood what is the difference between filter and what is the difference between map. So filter, when we don't want all the data to be calculated, right? We want out of something, but in filter we need all the data having some modification. That's all. So this is the map. Next thing is that what is the sorted? Okay, sorted means that it returns sorted. It is again two types of parameters. First one is that sorted, it is accepting the comparator, and which is the again default type, and the stream sorted, this one is the default one, and this one is the our own custom logic. Okay, sorted means is just sorting the data. So since we are sorting the data, all the data, so size never matters, all the size equal from the original to sorted data. Okay, only difference is that this one will give you the default natural sorting order, this stream sorted, and this one where comparator we are passing, we are going to use the customized sorting order. Now we will see how we are going to do that, right? So let's have sorted. Okay, now paste it here also, so we know where we are going to write the code. This one is end. Okay, now since we want to do the sorting, so first we need to get the object. Okay, any object we will be having here. First one is that, okay, let it be from here only, no difference, list of string. Okay, so for that what we will do is that here, right, list of string, I want to sort this one as a default natural sorting order. Okay, so this is the raw data. To do any operation, to do the sorting, I want to put inside the pipe. Pipe means stream. Okay, so stream, once we are putting inside the stream, so stream also have the sorted method. So if you remember this figure, you will be having sorted method here itself as part of the configuration only, right? So sorted. Now since we have sorted the element, so after sorting we want to do the collect. Collect means where you want to collect, so collectors dot to set. That's all. So set of which type it is? List of string, I think string type only. Okay, list of string, copy this one, paste it here. Okay, and here say sorted. Okay, sorted. Why error? Okay, one as is extra. Okay, now if you print this one, default natural string sorting. Okay, sorting /n. Now copy this one, paste it here. Why this error? Probably this // okay, now run it. So if you see here, we are sorting the default natural sorting. So how they are sorting is that, so Java 5 microservice, all those things there. Java 5 is the list, JMD, like that. So here 1 2 3 4 5 character, this one. So like that, there, this is also 5 character, but it has 9, so it is moving here. So this is the default natural sorting order. Okay, now this is for string. Now I want the same for the integer also. For integer we are having the date of birth. Okay, so here I am going to have date of birth dot stream. I want to put inside the stream. Since I am doing the sorting, so I want to do the sorted. After doing the sorted, I don't have any custom logic. I want to go with the default. So once done, then I want to collect. Where you want to collect? Collectors dot collectors dot to list. Okay, so list of integer, copy this one. Okay, यहाँ say sorted, print the same here. Copy the same text, only need to change that we need to change the string to integer. So string. Okay, run it. So if you see 17 18 19 90 50 90, so like that it is sorting it. So this is the default natural sorting order. Okay, now okay, we will be having again one more object, right? So what is the object name? This one, playlist info. So here we are dealing with the 3 objects now. One is the list, string, set, integer, like that only. So playlist info dot stream dot sorted dot collectors dot to set. That's all. Set of info. Now let me pass the class name, right? Since we are sorting it, the whole object. Okay, print the same. So it is sorting as a playlist 7. Okay, 7 6 5 6. One second, how it is sorting is that we need to see playlist id 7 and playlist id 6. Okay, so then it should be playlist id 5, but that is not there. Okay, 3, the format is not good, but anyhow it is sorting with some, I think, id only, not id. See here, depends upon the playlist video or playlist name, it is sorting somewhere. Okay, you can verify. So this is the default natural sorting. Anyhow, we are not much interested with the default. Now we want to do the custom natural sorting order. Okay, so how we are going to do is that, so for that we are going to use the second argument. What was the second argument? Where we are passing the comparator. Okay, let me see here. See, we are passing the comparator here. Same thing, everything is same. We are just going to pass the comparator and we will ask them to sort it. That's all. So list of string dot stream, we are passing into the stream in order to do the sorting, and here I want to do the sorted method. Here I want to use the comparator one. So what we are going to do is that comparator need 2 argument, right? So here I am saying L1 comma L2. Okay, and sort this one as a L1 dot compare to L2. In this way you want to sort. After sorting, you just collect into the collector dot to collectors dot to set. That's all. This is the custom sorting, no error. So again copy this one, paste it here, sorted. Here you write the custom. That's all, and print it here. Custom sorting string /n plus. Okay, run it. So if you see custom Java 5, so depends upon that. Okay, so they are customizing based on here. If you see A, D, J, S, J, D, M and J, so like that they are sorting A, B, C, D. Okay, now this is for string, right? Now we want to do same for integer. So here I am having the date of birth object dot stream dot sorted for comparator one. Okay, comparator need 2 argument L1 comma L2, where I want L1 dot compare to L2. Once sorting done, then collect it into the collectors dot to set. Okay, so here create the set type integer and copy this name, paste it here, equal to, and here say custom. Okay, so copy this one, paste it here. This is the custom of int. Okay, Now run it. So if you see, it is sorting in that way. Okay, now we are done with this one. Now we will be having one object left, which is the custom. Okay, so here playlist info dot stream dot collect collectors dot first we need to do the sorting, right? So stream dot sorted, I want to use this operation here, no problem. So here L1 comma L2, I am sorting here L1 dot compare to, not like that, since L1 is the object which contain many things, right? So what I will do here is that L1 dot get playlist ID or name, anything is fine, right? Name dot, now here I am passing the compare to. Now L2 dot get playlist name dot, after sorting I want to collect collectors dot, okay, let me format this code. So here is the string, here is the sorted, after sorted I want to do the collect, so collectors dot to list. Okay, now list of which type? Class type. What is the name of class? This one, paste it here. Okay, custom playlist name. Okay, sorting. Now print this one, custom playlist sorting. What is the name of the variable? Copy this one, paste it here. Okay, /n, that's all. Now if you print this one, so we are sorting depends upon the playlist name. So A first, if you see here, playlist name Apache Kafka, A first, and then if you see here array level 0 is first, then array level 1 is first, like that, and last one is that string, so might be the as is the last one. Okay, so this is the all about the custom sorting and the default natural sorting. Only difference is that you just need to use the comparator as same as the Java one, and we can use that is for the custom, and if you want to use the default you can go for the sorted. That's all. Now this one is the sorted, next one is the minimum. So you have some data, right? Out of that data you want the minimum data. So technically again we are doing the sorting only, right? Out of some data we need the minimum, so that is again we are doing the some sorting only. So let me do here, min start. Okay, so how we are going to do is the same. So we are going to first take the object. So here is the list of a string, same, dot, I want this into the stream. If you see, and whatever we are doing, first we are passing into the stream only, then we are deciding what to do. Once we are decided, then we are doing the operation. So first we need to pass inside the stream. Once we need to pass a stream, then we need to do the operation. So mean is with this stream only, right? So here again we are going to pass the comparator only, right? Comparator means two object, right? So L1 comma L2. Okay, now I want to do this one, L1 comma L2. Now L1 dot compare to L2. Once got the minimum, then get me the value. Here we need not to do the collect one. Here you will be having, since you need only one data, right? Mean means one data, max will be only one, right? So at the end you need only one data. So to get one data, why you need this collectors? Collectors mean the list of data, set of data, map of data, but you need only one data. For that you will be having the get. Now where you need to save, at the end you are getting only one data, right? String. So which is the mean playlist. So here mean playlist. Okay, same way if you need the max, mean for integer also you can get, there is no problem, and mean for this one also there is no problem. But this one is the, I will tell you where is the object of the custom. This one is the custom object, right? This one is the important anyhow, but okay, we are putting into the stream. From here what we are going to do, get the minimum, right? So minimum comparator meaning two object, right? So here L1 comma L2. Okay, now out of this stream has many data, right? Out of this one, which minimum do you need? Minimum object do you need or minimum specific? So I need the minimum playlist name. Okay, so L1 dot get playlist name. Okay, dot compare to L2 dot get playlist name, and since anyhow it is returning you the one data only, then I need the get. That's all. String mean playlist. What is the problem here? So here is the stream, here is the mean L1 L2, L1 dot get playlist name compare to, you have compare to ignore case also you can use, but that is not the solution of this error anyhow. Okay, let me see some error with this. What is this? Okay, because of this one, right? String type not, it's the object type. So mean playlist name, copy this one, paste it here. Okay, right click, run as Java application. Integer anyhow you can try. If you see mean playlist name API Pothi play here, Apache Kafka, depends on the get playlist name. Okay, this one they have decided, this one is the minimum with the name. Okay, so me run again. So here it is. So this is the Apache Kafka is the minimum one, depends upon this condition. Okay, L1 compared to L2, L1, L2. Done. Same way you will be having the max itself. Max means that instead of min you can have the max. Okay, so if you want I can copy the same code from min, where here is the min, right? Copy this one, paste it here. Instead of min, max, you write here max, same code. Okay, so instead of min, here change the variable as a max, and here instead of min you can put as a max. That's all. And same value copy and display here saying that max. Okay, same, change this one. Okay, instead of min say max. Okay, max, copy this one, paste it here. That's all. Now right click, run as Java application. Same, instead of min I have just given the max. So if you see string level 0, this one the max, max playlist this one. Okay, both the condition is finding the same. Integer you can try as a assignment. Okay, now we understood the min, we understood the max. Okay, now what else? For each just for the iterate. Okay, this doesn't have much thing, you just need to iterate how to iterate, that's all. So what you can do here is that so here have some SOP. Okay, now copy list of string dot, as we know everything, first we are going to put inside the string, and from string if you need you will be having the for each method. Okay, for each method just we are going to display here, right? This as please display, that's all. As this is how for each work. Okay, just take all the, this is the list of string, right? Another one is that playlist, right? Playlist also you need, right? So what you can do is playlist dot put inside the no playlist, this one. Okay, inside the string dot for each what, as print this as, that's all. If you right click, run as Java application, you will be seeing for each. If you see here, so start for each, so it is printing all the data from the playlist, and this is the all the object it is printing. This is the one way to use the for each. Another way is also there, that is nothing but the double colon. What you can do is that copy the both. Okay, paste it here, no changes required. Just you need to do this anyhow I will cover how to use the double colon, but for here system.out println is anyhow static method, so for method reference I am using this println. Okay, so you need not to pass the as, that's all. Sorry, where I have changed. Okay, here technically I need to change. Okay, so system.out, here you need to put the double colon. We don't need as, and we don't need this as also, that's all. So same way for here also we don't need as also, and this is double colon, okay, and this is as for the method reference, and we don't need this one also, okay. So if you print this one, you can able to get the same output here. You see here, it is giving you the same output, okay. So this is all about the for each method. Now which one is the next? To array. As list to array, how we will be having into the Java, same you will be having into the stream also, okay. So what you can do is that SYSO to array start. Here you put and, okay. So what to do with the to array? First get the string object, okay. This object put inside the stream. We know everything we are going to do the stream, and you will be having the to array method here. That's all, and it returns you the, since we are not doing anything, so by default it is returning you the object type, right? Object, okay, object array, okay. So array string, fine. Now if you run as Java application, you will be seeing the same. See, to array start, to array end, okay, here is the object, right? So what you can do is that for array you will have another method called arrays dot to string, okay. Here you need to pass this one, that's all. Right click, run as Java application. Now you will be able to see the same data. See here, you are able to pass. So this is the one way to array. Second way is that since this is the returning object, you can restrict it here itself, that which kinds of data you need to return it, okay. Suppose that if you want to return the string type data, right? So what you can do is that copy the same, and instead of to array you need to create the string type, okay. How you will create string type array? You want to create new, that's all. And now you need to save into the string, so you can do the typecast here itself, that's all. Copy this one, paste here, okay. Right click, run as Java application. If you see here, we are able to print the same. For integer, you can have the integer, that's all. So this is, we understood that to array start, to array end, where start, where end, okay. To array here start, right, okay. Now which one is pending? Now we came into the, we are done with the configuration area, okay. Now again the same figure. Now you will be understanding better. So whatever the raw data we are getting, we are just passing into the stream, dot stream. After that we are deciding, depends upon the operation, what we have to do. So if you want to do some filtering, we are using filtering. If you want to do the operation with the all object and you need the all the value, then we are going for map. And out of that, if you want to sort the data, you are going to use the sorted. So again configuration done. Once configuration done, then we are going to do the process. Process means where exactly you want to collect the data, list, set or map. So using the collect, collectors dot to list, to set, to map, like that. So this is the filtering the data, and finally we are getting our filtered data, depends upon the business operation. So we have covered almost all the thing. Again the all the method whatever we used till now as part of the configuration. Now what is the method inside the processing? Processing is the same method called collect. Collect we used to collect where to use this we already used. Collect collectors dot to list to set to map. Okay, this is the things where exactly you want to put your data. Now count means that how many data are there, that's all is the count. So how you are going to use this count is count start. Okay, so here we are going to use the count start. So for that this is a simple method only. So directly we are going to SOP only. So count of date of birth. Okay, so first object was the date of birth, right? So where is the date of birth? Count of playlist. Okay, so this one is the count of playlist. Okay, this is the object we got. We need to put inside the stream and then we need to count. That's all. Same way, right click, run as Java application. So if you see count, 10 elements are there. Same way you can use the integer also. Okay, count of date of birth, right? So where is the date of birth object? We missed somewhere, we haven't used long time. Date of birth year. Okay, so where is that? Count of date of birth, that's all. Now if you want to use for our custom, right? Where is the custom one? List of array. Oh, okay, here it is, right? Why to worry? Copy this one, dot stream dot count. Count of playlist data. Right click, run as Java application. See 10, 6, 10. Okay, so this is the way to get the count directly, but you have one more condition, that filter with count. Filter with, you can do something like that also. What you can do is that you have the list of date of birth. Okay, let me check this one. List of date of birth dot stream. Okay, and what you want to do is you want the date of birth which is greater than 9, greater than, what is the date of birth? We wrote many code. Greater than 959. Okay, 1950. So I want the count of date of birth. Filter the count of date of birth which is greater than 950, which is greater than 950, meaning that we are doing the filter. So for that using the filter, and inside the filter how we are going to do the filter? I want L, what is this? I want L, ABCD, anything. I want L where L is greater than what? 1950. So once we got, then please get me the count. I am not interested to the value, I want the count only. That's all. So what it will return? It will return you the long. The return type of count is the long. If you see this one, the syntax, this is the long, it is returning the long. Okay, so long, date of birth, COUNT, that's all. So if you print this one, date of birth greater than 1950. Okay, so right click, run as Java application. If you see, one date of birth greater than 50 is 2 date of birth which is greater than 1950. Like that you can do for custom also, you can do for the integer also. This is your assignment. So count is done now. Now what is the next? Get. Get we already used. See here, Control F, get. Get means that we are getting only one value. Earlier we are using the collectors, so we are using collectors, but here we are certain that we are using one value, so we are using the get. So this is the get method. So we covered the get method also. One more important thing here is to understand hash code. Okay, so how hash code is working? I mean, what is the hash code relation here? HASH hash code. Okay, so the question here is that if you see this figure, you will be having the raw data and the same data getting entered inside the stream. So if both the instance are same or different, right? That only we are using the hash code for that, right? So here we are going to check it. So how we are going to check? So let's have of date of birth. Okay, so for that, here I am going to get the hash code of this one. This data is still raw data. Okay, raw hash code. Okay, and hash code is that integer type. Fine. Now I am printing it here. So here I am saying raw data hash code. Okay, now the same data I want to put inside the stream. After stream, I want the hash code for the same. Let us see what will happen. Int stream hash code. Okay, now if you print this one, raw data, now if you run this code, you must be seeing the two different hash code, meaning that still data are same, means this object contain the data which is this object is containing. It just that this object getting inside the stream, so for that here hash code is value got changed. So if you compare the equals method also, you will be getting no equals. That only I want to show you here. So we cover almost all the concept of Stream API, theory way and hands-on way, and practice yourself and you will feel very happy. Okay, thanks for watching this video.